Do unto others as you would have them do to you. The golden rule. Many of you have heard of this, but have you ever heard of the platinum rule? Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Momentum Live. I'm Brooke Scutt. So the golden rule is a principle of life where basically you would treat everyone as you would want to be treated. And while it's a wonderful concept, there are some flaws. And the reason that it doesn't work is that people are different. So the platinum rule says, do unto others as they would have done to them. So the point of that is that it's not as important as you think the other person wants to be treated as it is actually treating them the way that they want to be treated. So there was an interesting excerpt from Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. And he ultimately said, personally, I'm fond of strawberries and cream, but I have found that for some strange reason that fish prefer worms. So when I went fishing, I didn't think about what I wanted. I thought about what they wanted. I didn't bait the hook with strawberries and cream. Rather, I dangled a worm or a grasshopper in front of the fish and said, would you like to have that? Anyway, the book goes on, to discuss that it's about trying to figure out what other people want and give that to them. So building rapport with the platinum rule, it takes a lot of thought and effort, but it's certainly the most rewarding way to interact with other people. So there's also an article from Rutgers University that goes on to say, that our behavior and how we act with other people, it sends, signals, and that we should tailor our communications accordingly. So the article says that we send out, and I'm going to read this, we send out signals revealing our personality and behavior style, such as the words we choose, our body language, how we dress, how our office is organized, how fast we walk, and these are all signals. And we also send signals on how openly we share our feelings and how openly, we recognize or how quickly we make decisions. And then lastly, when we recognize these signs and we interpret them, that we can recognize behavior styles in other people. So the article goes on to say that there are 3 things that you can do to help build and deepen relationships with people. And the first thing is that you really need to recognize and focus your own behavior styles. Recognize it and realize, how your behavior style works. The second thing you can do is then turn around and try to recognize and interpret behavior patterns in other people. And then the last step is to tailor your interactions and your behaviors to match the behavior styles or complement the behavior styles of those that you're interacting with. So it seems pretty, conceptually easy. 1, focus on yourself, figure out kind of how you are. 2, start observing other people, figure out how they are. And then 3, tailor your interactions to working with them. So certainly there are tons of assessments that you can do, the DISC assessment, Myers-Briggs, there's other, personality and behavior profiles that you can take. But the simplest piece of advice I have for you, something you can focus on just this week, is observe. Just observe your own behavior, how you react, and how you interpret situations, and then observe other people's behavior. And figure out how you can tailor your response and your reaction, not to what you want to occur, but what you feel like they want to occur. Think about that this week. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see y'all next week.